I have it in cheat sheet here, so we'll go from here. Okay, this was a great flight, right? It was a massive flight, and I gotta figure out how massive would it be in our terms in the States. Well, it would be like you'd have, say, 25 people trying to leave the country, go to Mexico or Canada, and maybe another 50 million trying to find a safer place within. So for Estonia, this was pretty massive. I'm a native of Tartu, the university town, which is pretty much in southern Estonia. And the first sign of the flight really came in January 1944, when the Leningrad front collapsed and the German army just fell back. And so we had refugees coming from the east, and Tartu was full of them. And we commiserated and tried to help them. And little did we know that just half a year later, we'd be walking in their shoes. I was at the time about 14 years old, and at that time everybody had to work. So I was doing my obligatory stint as a farm worker, and of course farm work can be at times dangerous, so I got hurt badly. And then I was placed in a hospital in Tartu, and then the air raid started. It was a daily affair. I mean, Russian Soviet planes were trying to hit the German gunboats on the Emajõe River, and they do one sortie, then they come back, and they started at 9, they quit at 3. So they maybe the front was so near for about 8 sorties a day, so it was very annoying. Well, it was decided that the hospital should be evacuated to a place called Ulila, 20 kilometers from Tartu. And so we got there. I was sedated most of the time, so I was in great pain. And then after a few days, the Russian tanks broke through, and everybody was evacuated back to Tartu. And that was a nightmare. Viljandi highway, you know, the nice highway we had from Tartu going to Viljandi, which is a nice town in the middle of Estonia. That place was like a living organism. I mean, you had farmers basically fleeing, horse-drawn carriages, bicycles, people walking. It was like a living thing, and I was sitting there in a truck bed, in a hospital bed. I really had a very good seat. So anyway, we got back to Tartu, and we're back in a hospital, and another panic breaks out. The Soviet tanks are really about to enter Tartu. Well, my mother, I'm the hero of this story is really my mother. And she came to the hospital and demanded that I be released. And the good doctor says, oh, look, the boy is going to die. He's not fit to travel. Well, she didn't let the doctor get away with it. So we had managed to get a place for us three, my grandmother, mother, and me, on a truck. And my memory is hazy how I got on the truck. I mean, I was on a stranger. But I remember how the truck drove up a hilly street towards a highway leading to Tallinn, the capital city. The truck slowed down, and all of a sudden, the people clambered on the truck to throw away luggage. And the truck bed was just full of despair. All right. So now we got on the highway, and the truck sort of burns along, and the highway's full of people again. And all of a sudden, flares are dropped. You know, everything is lit up. And people figured, well, something's going to happen. So everything stops, and people go cover in a ditch. And I said, well, I don't know what's going to happen. Then the Soviet plane came, and they dropped 3 bombs, small bombs. The Soviets had a tactic. They used small biplanes to disturb the sleep of soldiers in ditches and also in the rear areas. And this was one of those flights. So that was quite an experience, and it was actually it was a nightmare. So anyway, we get to a schoolhouse in a place called Axie, and the truck breaks down, and we're in a schoolhouse. I'm in a stretcher, and I'm just yelling, crying like crazy. And there was some man who just couldn't stand it, so takes a bottle of vodka, right? Okay, this was a pretty weak vodka. It was 32, so 64 proof. Wartime vodka. Poor man had nothing else. So anyway, he takes a bottle of vodka and forces it on my boat. By the morning, I was stone cold. No food, no temperature, nothing. So it seemed. So anyway, my mother again, the hero, she has some transport to the station. Dirty little station house. I think it's called Volvi. Anybody know Volvi? Okay. So anyway, this little place was full of soldiers. Their muddy boots, what have you. This was just dirty and horrible. So I was stretched on the floor. And my mother asked some soldiers, would you lift him on a table? And I said, well, he's going to die anyway, don't bother him. And then some other soldiers did lift him on a table away from the mud. And then a German doctor, a military doctor, came by and what are you doing? And this young man is not fit to travel. And he was setting up a first aid station in the Saga apparently. So he put me in his ambulance, took me to the place, removed about a quarter-liter of pus from my knee, stabilized me, and 2 days later brought back me to this station house. Now meanwhile, my mother and grandmother had been staying in the station house, not knowing where the hell I was. Well anyway, then a train came by, boxcars, regular freight cars, and that was full of wounded on stretchers, probably the last German military hospital that was being evacuated from Tokyo. And I was put on a train, and my grandmother and my mother also. We were the only civilians on the train. So then we go to Tallinn, and it was a very, very educational train ride, and I saw the German heavy artillery troops coming away from the front, and then when we came to Tallinn, I saw the burnt out city on the chimney standing. So that was welcome to Tallinn. So we arrived at the parking station, and everybody on the stretchers was lined up on the platform. And the head of a military hospital came by and gave us a cursory look, and he said, you're welcome to my hospital. And the hospital was lodged in Hiiu, a suburb of Tallinn. Anybody know Hiiu? Okay, there was a Rinnahospital or a home for orphan babies back in the good old days. And so anyway, now it was a German military hospital, and I was put into this German military hospital. Now, the care was very good. I shared the operating room this one day with, there were three operating tables. And suddenly on September 15th, everything came alive more than usual. More wounded were coming in because the Germans had staged a landing on the Finnish island of Suursaari. The idea was that after the armistice was concluded between Finland and the Soviet Union, that the Finns would permit the Germans to come back and bottle up the Red Navy. And the Red Navy had been bottled up in Kronstadt for most of the year. So anyway, that didn't work. But I was in there, and there were all those very young men. And they had intestines lifted up on the stomachs, and the surgeons were picking up the shrapnel from their intestines. And that sight stays with me forever. It was pretty hard. Well, in any case, the Russians were coming again, and the hospital was